Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we're back out on the balcony here at Prospect Oval in a nice sunny day, and we're joined by one of the excitement machines of the senior men's team, Szekely. Frankie, thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, Tubbs. Thanks for having me, mate.
Thanks for coming up. Obviously, you're getting ready to pump some weights in the gym behind us before training kicks in at 5:30. But quickly, mate, we'll just firstly touch on the season so far, both personally for yourself and as a team.
As a team, I thought we've started off the year pretty well. It's always good to start off with a few wins, and hopefully we finish the season off strong as well. So yeah, and personally, being inconsistent a little bit, but yeah, touch the ball and try to get a few kicks here and there. So yeah, it's been good.
Yep, and your own role this year, mate, you've pushed up the ground a little more than previously in the last few years, but you're playing the high forward role to get up the ground into the midfield a little bit, and then to get back and hopefully kick some goals. How are you finding that?
Yeah, I like pushing up the ground a bit more to get myself involved in the game a bit more, and sprint back to goals and hopefully kick a few snags, and yeah, it's always good.
I think that come down to your massive pre-season you had for yourself. You put in a lot of hard yards pre-Christmas and got yourself pretty fit, and then looked after yourself over the COVID break. Have you talked to Serge about maybe getting up in the midfield?
No, I haven't actually spoken to him about playing in midfield yet, but I wouldn't mind it. Just run around all day, and had probably my best pre-season so far. So yeah, got a pretty good engine. So yeah, I think I'll do all right in there. And
talking about Serge, obviously his first year in the job at the senior level. He has been the reserves coach previously, but your relationship with him?
As you said, he was a reserves coach, and me and him had a pretty good relationship back then, and just our relationship grew even stronger now that he's senior coach, and now he's a good laugh, and really good coach as well. So it's good.
He thinks he's funny, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a joker, that mate.
And on to the game from the weekend, mate. Obviously it was a top of the table clash with the Eagles, and they were just too good for us on the day.
Yeah, I agree. They controlled the ball a lot better, and they made the most of kicking with the breeze as well, and that was just a lot cleaner with the ball, I reckon.
And obviously got training tonight in preparation for our game this week against the Doggies out here at Prospect Oval. Just noticed a few of the small forwards after training have a bit of a goal kicking competition. Talk us through who's involved in that and who generally wins.
Myself, Robbie Young, and Kim LeBoyce. We like to go out in the pockets and have a bit of a goal kicking competition. I usually come out on top. It's always a tough go. But we just do that just to get a bit of extra kicking in and try to improve on our personal games, and Yeah,
don't let Robbie beat you, mate. He talks a good game down there in the pocket, I've seen, but I reckon you got him last week. And Kimmy's sharpshooter, so you have to be on your toes with tonight, I reckon.
Kimmy is a pretty good sharpshooter. He mostly wins most of them. I don't like to admit it, but he does. He doesn't miss many.
Yeah, he's got some tricks, hasn't he?
Yep.
And on to this week's game, as just mentioned, we've got our last home game of the season, round 12 here at Prospect Oval against Central Districts, who have won 2 of their past 3 and are in reasonably good form. 2-10 start for the league. What can you expect from the Doggies, and how do you think we'll get the win?
I reckon they're going to come out here and just throw everything they've got at us. Obviously, the last couple of games of the season before finals, I reckon they'd like to, ruin our confidence going into finals. But I reckon we'll get it done this week. Just if we stick to our game plan and first option, and just get around each other and celebrate.
Yep. Just got to get back to playing out the Rooster football with some fast footy moving through the midfield, and hopefully you can get on the end and kick a few goals for the Prospect faithful on the weekend.
Yeah, hopefully. It's always good to get on the end of a few snags. So yeah.
No worries, mate. Thanks for joining us, Frankie. As mentioned, big last game of the season here against the Doggies on Saturday. Reserve start at 11:30, league at 2:10, and hopefully we can cheer the boys off for their last win of the season here at Prospect. Thanks, Frankie.
No worries. Thank you for having me, Tubbs.